Hey guys, so you're on Instagram, you notice that the algorithm has changed, the interface has changed, where the like button used to be on our notifications, it's now the shop button. You're also seeing something about guides and another additional feature for shopping, and Instagram has completely changed, and you're probably like, oh no, the algorithm's changed, everything's changed. What the hell is Instagram doing? Don't worry, stick around, because in this video, I'm gonna walk you through the newest features and what's going on and my theory to what I think is going to happen with Instagram. So let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm your host, Morilla, and this YouTube channel is for entrepreneurs, bloggers, and content creators. And today we are gonna talk about Instagram. And guys, this is near and dear to my heart because there's so much I wanna share with you guys. If you haven't seen my last video about the algorithm change and what you need to be doing, go ahead and check that out, because in that video, I talk about what is important now in the steps for growing engagement and how to build a community on Instagram and the goals with all that. So go check that video out. Now, before we get into it, housekeeping rules. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you're excited to hear about the newest features that Instagram has added and what my theories are on what's gonna happen with Instagram. And if you're excited to hear about what you should be doing to build engagement and grow your online business on Instagram. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because I drop these videos every week and big things are coming in 2021. All right, so let's get into it. Now, in November, Instagram released a press release that said that they have changed the algorithm, they have changed the interface, because apparently they hadn't changed the interface in a really long time. And it's so funny because I've polled you guys on this, I've asked people how they're feeling about the new interface, and it's really confusing. When it first changed, it literally, I'm not even joking, took me about 15 minutes to figure out how to post a story because I couldn't find it on the tab and where it was. They also added a bunch of new features, which I'm gonna dive into a little bit, but they added the blog feature. They call it the guides, I call it like a mini blog, right? They also added the shop feature. And yes, they've always had the shop feature, but now they added it as part of your profile, and you can add it to your profile and all the things, which is really cool. And I'm gonna dive into a little bit that later. I keep looking down because I'm actually looking at my phone, but they just changed so much on this app. And the reason why I think this is important, we know this, is because this is a game changer for us, right? So I have this theory, quote me, it is December 5th. YouTube is a search engine. YouTube is not a social media platform. It is used as a social media platform, but it's a search engine, right? Which is why YouTube is like such a cool tool, which is why I have a YouTube channel, all the fun things, right? Facebook is a social media platform. I'm thinking that Instagram wants to start shifting and kind of leaning towards YouTube, because I say this all the time, you know, YouTube is a business within itself. Like, you have a blog and you have a website and you have a business, and then you have YouTube, right? Like, it is a whole monster, and it is a lot of work to have a YouTube channel. It's almost like Instagram is turning into the same thing, and not in a bad way, because both platforms are amazing. They're both for good purposes, right? If you have a business, if you're trying to grow on social media, or you're trying to grow online and get noticed, both platforms are valid places to be. So I have this theory that Instagram is kind of tweaking to be like YouTube, obviously without the video, well, with the video, but not with the longevity of videos. So that's just my little theory, which makes me realize the importance of spending more time on Instagram and why the most recent algorithm changes are so important and so valid to growing your YouTube channel, to seeing engagement, to building that community, right? So the most important thing that Instagram wants you to realize in their latest press release is they want to build community. They want this platform to be a creative platform for people to express themselves and build community. With that being said, you have so many opportunities for brands, shops, and influencers, creatives, business owners to be able to expand in that capacity, right? So let's dive into what I'm looking at here and the features that have changed on the app that I think are extremely valid. We're on the app, right? And as you can see, like, what used to be the notification is now the shop page. And not only do they give you recommendations based on what you've already looked at, what you're spending time on, like every single person's shop page will be different, right? Nobody will have the exact same shop page. And you can put things in your cart, like I have stuff in my cart already. And they send you email notifications if you have stuff in your cart and you haven't bought it yet, which is like, geez, marketing 101. Anyways, and then what used to be the middle, we used to click to put our posts, or we never did Instagram stories there, but we're used to like upload posts. Now it's where the #1 feature they're trying to push, Reels, exists. And all these people here are people I don't know. Hello, Channing Tatum. I haven't seen him in years. Oh, he's still so sexy. Okay, I digress. But like, as you can see, the most important thing right now is Reels, which brings me to, you should be posting on Reels. You should be being as creative as possible to push your content on Reels. Reels is where you want to be. The search feature has completely changed. Like the search feature has literally evolved. So not only does it still give you suggestions to shop, but it also now gives you stories and Reels. And if you were to type in, like, it says empowering women, right? Empowering women was a suggestion that it gave me. And then it gives me hashtags, all these accounts, and then I can do tags and places. So the really fun part about the search place is not only are you searching for accounts and hashtags, but you can just search for keywords. So you can type in coffee. It gives me suggested keywords that will be related to the type of content I want. So let's say I want coffee art. These are posts and Reels, videos, IGTVs. The feature has changed so much. So again, that's an even bigger opportunity for you to get noticed in the search feature. Now, something I really, really, really want to point out that I probably already said like 15 times. I think it's so funny that they changed what used to be our notifications to the shop page. Because if you saw my last Instagram video, what did I rant about? That it is genius that they did that, because it is muscle memory that people click there. And what's happening is that Instagram is generating money on building revenue from their shop page, from their Instagram page, right? Proving to brands that people are shopping because they're spending so much time on Instagram, they're shopping from the app. So it's a very, very cool feature that I'm pretty sure is gonna evolve even more, bigger and bigger. So now you have your profile page, right? And so you have these normal tabs that we've had. We have the posting, we have the Reels, we have the IGTVs, and we have where people tag you, right? So this is what's really cool. You can now add a shop. Next week's video is going to be about setting up the shop and how we're gonna do that. I'm gonna teach you guys how to set that up. Okay, and then the next thing I wanna show you guys that's really cool is you click on the right-hand plus sign, and it obviously tells you if you wanna post, a story, a highlight reel, an IGTV, a reel, and or a guide. So if you click on guides, this is what I'm referring to when I'm saying that Instagram is turning into a mini, okay, blog. And why I'm saying that they're kind of swaying to be a little bit more like YouTube. Man, I would give to be a fly in a meeting room with Instagram. Like, just these people and their thought process to creating this app. Like, I think it's really freaking cool. The psychology behind changing the interface and what they're adding to the app is just mind-blowing. I dig it, I really do. So I do think it's dangerous for children. I've said this multiple times, but I think as adults, if we're being aware of what we're consciously taking in and what we're putting out into the world, this is really genius. And this is what marketing is all about. This is why we are intelligent beings. This is how we evolve in the world. So this is why I like it. I think it's awesome, right? Okay, so let's get back to adding guides. So you click on the right-hand corner, you click on the guides button, you have places, products, and posts. And I will create a video on how to actually put up a guide. But guys, this is huge because, let's go to my friend Christina's page, right? Christina Galbato. So she recently posted guides. And the way she's breaking it down as a former travel blogger is she's literally looked at places in Tulum, visiting Jordan. Like, she's breaking it down to specific locations, which I think is really freaking cool. And basically you can see here that she's put together the hotel and like places to look at. She's literally put all the hotels that she really enjoys here. For Jordan, she did where to see, the sightseeing places to go to visit in Jordan, right? You go to the post and it literally talks about the post, right? This means that in the guides, it allows you to, in your post, create more quality content, more like blogs. I know a lot of people do that, like mini blogs on your feed, so that you can also save them so that people can go back to them and be able to use those features. Now, you guys know what I say when Instagram rolls out new features. You gotta use the features, because that means that that's the kind of content they're gonna push, which means it's likelier for Instagram to recommend your content. Now, let's go to the most important question that I feel like people would be asking after they see me spiel about all of this. Should you still have a website if you're doing all these things on Instagram? Absolutely, boo-boo. You wanna know why? Because if Instagram dies tomorrow, you still own and you have your own entity and you have built a platform outside of Instagram. And that's when you collect emails, that's when you have newsletters, that's when you have other, social media platforms that you're active on and all that jazz. I think the most important thing is that if you're trying to grow and build engagement on Instagram, you want to utilize the newest features, because that is where Instagram will push you in the search area, right? Like I said, The most important thing that you want to focus on with Instagram is utilizing the latest features. You want to spend time, you want to create community. This is just, Instagram honestly is taking a step back. We have a point where people are using Instagram and they're paying for followers, they're paying for robots for liking and engagements and all that jazz. And Instagram is getting smarter about realizing who's a human and who's a bot, which I appreciate, because that means that you have a genuine opportunity to share your creativity and show up as authentic as you and get people to like you and to notice you. You just kind of have to spend time on the platform, right? That is the most important thing. And I'll say this till I'm blue in the face. With that being said, if you didn't check out my latest video, check it out here on Instagram, the new algorithm, and what you need to do to start building that engagement in that community. But until next time, I will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.